Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning viewers. I welcome you all to another set of videos which is related to Saturn transit. So there are two versions as per the Saturn transit is concerned. There are two Panchangam. One as per Trikanita Panchangam, the Saturn transit is already completed on 24th of January 2020, and as per the Vakya Panchanga, the Saturn transit is going to take place on 26th of December 2020, which is on a Saturday, auspicious day. In this video, we will be seeing each and every zodiac sign, the impact of the Saturn transit. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, keep this subscribed so that you will receive my instant updates. Also, if you like this video, give a like and share with your friends and group. Generally, Saturn transit takes place once in every 2.5 years. In some cases, it may take even 3 years. For the present scenario, it already took 3 years time to get the transition. So this time, in the year 2020, Saturn is moving from Sagittarius to Capricorn to be his own house, and it is going to be a ruler there. You can see as per the Trikanita Panchanga, planetary positions during the 24th of January 2020 is being shown here. As per the Trikanita Panchanga, where the Saturn transit already took place on 24th of January 2020, during that time, we could see the Saturn being a ruler there in Capricorn. Along with Saturn, you could see Sun, the Mercury and Moon are together. And in Sagittarius, you could see the Jupiter is being a ruler there, along with Ketu. On Scorpio, you could see the Mars being a ruler there. On Aquarius, you could see the Venus, and at Gemini, you could see the Rahu being seated there. So this is the planetary position as per the Trikanita Panchanga during the 24th of January 2020, when actually the Saturn transit took place. Now we will see on the coming December 26, 2020, as per the Vakya Panchanga. This is as per the temples. See, in most of the South Indian temples, they follow the Vakya Panchanga, and they will do all the archanas and abhishekas on this particular day, which is considered to be the most auspicious, and we could see the planetary position on that particular day. On 26th of December 2020, you could see the planetary position where in Aries, the Moon and Mars are together, where the Mars is a ruler there, and in the second house in Taurus, Rahu being there. Scorpio, you could see Ketu is there seated along with Venus, and in Sagittarius you have the Sun and the Mercury, and in Capricorn you could see the Saturn being ruler there, along with Saturn. Jupiter is also being seated there. So this is the position of the planets during that particular period. So in the upcoming the Saturn's transit, as per the Vakya Panchanga, you could see the all planets are within the Rahu Ketu's limits. So we call this as a Kala Sarpa Dosha. This particular Saturn transit is going to take place on a particular day where the entire planetary positions are within the Rahu Ketu's control. So it may be even some dangerous positions also, where there are some good things as well as some bad things happen, because all the powers are being absorbed by the Rahu Ketu when the complete planets are on particular one side. So generally we call this as a Kala Sarpa Dosha. So this is the time when the Saturn actually is moving from Sagittarius to Capricorn. This particular Saturn transit, two zodiac signs feel better. One particular zodiac sign being Scorpio, where the 7.5 Saturn period is getting over once the Saturn moves away from Sagittarius to Capricorn. The other zodiac sign being Taurus, where Saturn being in the 8th house so far is moving to the 9th house. So this seems to be a better place for the Taurus. But unfortunately for Gemini, this Saturn transit is not so favorable, as Saturn comes and sits on the 8th house. But generally for Gemini, Saturn is always a ruler at the 8th house, and it also occupies the 9th house. Somewhat Sagittarius zodiac sign, they feel happy because they are coming to the last fag end of the 7.5 period of Saturn. So they are coming to the last 2.5 years, where the Saturn will not give much bad effects because it had already given much bad influence on the first 5 years. So this seems to be a better period for Sagittarius. For Capricorn as well as Aquarius, they are falling under the 7.5 period of Saturn. Fortunately for these two zodiac signs, Saturn being the ruler and it occupies its own house, it will not give much harm or much bad effect when compared to other zodiac signs. So comparatively it is better for them, like a school teacher giving punishment to others rather than not giving much punishment to their own children. So this is the concept where the Saturn will not give much of trouble to the own zodiac sign. Now we will see for each and every zodiac sign, right from Aries to Pisces, what are the benefits out of this Saturn's transit. Virgo, the sixth zodiac sign. For Virgo, this particular transit of Saturn is not so favorable as Saturn moves away from 4th house to the 5th house. Because in 5th house, if Saturn is the ruler there, the children may not study properly. They may have some conflict between the parents and the children. And also you can say for those who are expecting kids for a very long time, the issue may still prolong. The position of Saturn, even though it is in the 5th place, it being a ruler there, it also occupies the 6th space. So for those in the zodiac sign Virgo, there are chances they make some enmities and heavy competitions during the next 2.5 years. And there are chances even some friends may turn out to be enemies to them. Saturn aspecting the 7th house is not so favorable for them. There will be conflict between the partners, there will be conflict between the life partners, whether if it is an husband, there will be a conflict with the wife. If the horoscope holder is a female or a wife, then they may have a conflict with their husband. They should adjust among themselves, otherwise they will face some lot of issues. Also in business, you could see there are a lot of expenses might happen. You can see that Saturn aspecting the 11th house, it will trouble the inflow of your income. If you are doing a business, whatever the income that you expect, there are chances it may not come in time. There may be the amount may get stagnated somewhere and it will not reach you in time where the money is really needed. For those who are working, they may not get the expected increment. Also there will be a lapse in their revenue. Whatever they earn, there are chances they spend a lot, so they don't find anything in hand much. Also if you see, the Saturn is aspecting the 2nd house, so problem with the communications, there will be confusions in the family, they will have some conflict within the family members. So whatever the way they approach, they will find some issues. Those who are doing their activities, the job activities, communication is a base. They should be very careful because if they don't talk in a polite way, there are chances they may get backfired. So communication, once a person is taking the communication as a base in the work or a business, he should be very careful while communicating with the others. So they should ensure that during this next 2.5 years to 3 years, they should always listen to others rather than arguing. The movement of Rahu Ketu is not so favorable as Rahu moves to the 9th house and Ketu moves to the 3rd house. Jupiter's movement seems to be favorable. When you compare all the planetary movements, you can say that the children may not study properly, there may be some laziness in their activities, so they should be very careful in watching their children studying properly. So those who are doing higher educations, that like college, degree educations or postgraduate educations, they should be very careful. They may not show much interest in their education. During the exam period, they may find some lapses. So they should be very careful in that. Those who are seeking for job opportunity, they should put their maximum efforts. Unless and unless they do proper efforts, they will not succeed into their life. Those who are doing business, they should be careful with their business partners. All the agreements and contracts should be made proper so that there will be no conflicts. So when we compare the planetary movements and positions, we could say for Virgo, this particular Saturn transit will yield them 75 to 80% positive results.